Excessive spending is a common problem faced by many. Habits that can seriously ruin a person's finances, especially their ability to save. If you are struggling with more spending and less saving, we hope that the following strategies will help you avoid debt. Number 1. Knowing why you're spending too much. What's causing your bad spending habits can be the first step in breaking them down. We tend to overspend for several reasons. One of them is that we are not thinking ahead. You may just be making impulse purchases, or you may not have a realistic budget. It's hard to resist the appeal of impulse buying. We all know the importance of making wise economic decisions, but we can still fall into the trap of spending a lot while trying to develop good economic habits. After all, we are humans. Some are accustomed to spending money when they are bored or tired, while others spend money to calm down. If it's you, try to find something to replace your costs. Some people neglect to save and spend too much money, while others waste money on non-essential things, rather than focusing on more important things. But if you know why you're always overspending, you can give up on that habit. Many people are overpaid because they don't know how much cash they get out of their wallets every day. You may have a rough idea of how much it will cost to buy groceries and clothes, but the numbers are usually far from reality. Once you have identified the cause of your overspending, you can take the following steps. For example, set a budget or spend less time shopping. It takes willpower to immediately say no to what you want. Number 2. Make payment using cash. This is one of the easiest ways to keep costs down. Many people find it easier to use a credit or debit card, especially on the go. However, it's much harder to spend hard-earned cash than just swiping a card. It's purely psychological. Credit cards make spending money too easy. Just swipe to take your latest smartphone or large-screen flat-screen TV home. Debt is very easy, but it's a difficult part to get out of. In addition to paying more over time, you also accumulate more debt. If you don't pay your bills every month, that's why paying in cash. It's easy to create a budget and stick to it. Therefore, tracking the amount of money you are spending is no longer a big deal. Also, by adopting a cash processing system, we are forced to stick to the plan. Just put the cash amount of your weekly or monthly expenses in an envelope, and you'll know when you're out of money, when you're out of and you're done. Therefore, if you set a certain amount for the minimum daily cost, you may make preliminary changes and go home to save money. A great way to save money and motivate yourself to save money is to set your own goals. Suppose you've seen something online or in a store and want to buy it. Challenge yourself to wait until the next payday to buy. You can set even bigger goals, such as saving for vacation or buy a new car. This encourages you to stop using it frivolously, and maybe by the end of the month you aren't as interested in these new designer jeans as you might think, and you have more money in the bank. Some people are so lucky that they don't even notice their finances because someone else manages them for them. Next, the urge to evaluate. Every purchase and thoughtless shopping have been established as common habits leading to overspending. Postpone the decision for a day and analyze the new item before buying a new one. Do you really need to buy a new shirt or jacket? Is it possible to borrow the necessary tools from my neighbor instead of buying them? Can I get the same thing elsewhere at a cheaper price? These are some of the questions you ask yourself before making a purchase decision. Reducing the number of things you need, such as clothing, electronics, tools and toys, can significantly reduce unnecessary costs. Also, when shopping, bring a grocery list and get in the habit of buying only what is on the list. This will keep you up to date and prevent unplanned purchases. Finally, planning meals. From eating out to saving money for shopping, A lot of money is spent on meals. For example, diet planning minimizes grocery billing. Whenever possible, standardize monthly menus of family favorite foods and recipes, with an emphasis on simple, freshly prepared meals made from cheap ingredients. This has numerous advantages. For example, when you're not willing to cook, you tend to eat out less than usual. There is less waste as you already have a plan for all your purchases and the materials you need. Sold in bulk, you don't even have to rely on expensive ready-made meals. You can switch ingredients and eat out from time to time to eliminate the monotony. Set up a savings account, just so that you can pay into it monthly, only if you do not already have one. You need to think about how realistic you can save every month. Be careful not to touch the money after depositing it in your account unless you need it in an emergency. In this way, you can give up your bad spending habits by limiting the amount of money you can access. Depositing it in a bank savings account without a debit card slows down your access to cash because you have to transfer money manually, then wait for it to be released. This helps reduce impulse purchases, but you have access to money when you need it. If you want, you can automatically transfer money to this account every month. This allows money to grow instead of relying on it to cover your overspending. It's not difficult to develop good buying habits. All you need is a lot of confidence in yourself that you can really save your money. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Have a great day and I'll see you all in the next one.